Hello there.
Okay, next movie is Zack Snyder's Justice League.
We all talked about this one, so I'm saying low S.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, I haven't watched it. I just ignored me.
I would have to put it high A because it's not above Batman Returns, but
Ooh,
I do like Batman Returns.
Ooh, hold on.
That's a
You
hard
know,
one.
me personally, I agree. Batman Returns, awesome. I would also put Snyder Cut in an S. So
I don't know, man. We'll put it right below Batman Returns.
in an A.
In an A,
Oh,
too.
okay.
I'm okay with that.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Just I think it's quite incredible. So
It is. It is.
DC's Doom Patrol.
Oh, I
a
have not
TV
seen this
show.
one. Yeah.
I've been wanting to watch it for a long time. I haven't gotten to it
Yeah,
yet.
neither have I.
Okay, Black Adam, I would put in B tier, high B.
Okay, this
Yeah,
is getting too much hate. I'm
Yeah,
just
I
saying.
enjoyed it.
It's the thing is, it's just too basic. Like it's like very generic, but I still like seeing Henry Cavill with the original Superman music was pretty cool.
That was great, actually.
But yeah, I would say this one gets more hate than it deserves. I
Yeah.
really like the Justice Society.
Oh, yeah.
The music was really
Dude,
cool.
Dr.
Pierce
Fate.
Brosnan, man.
Yeah.
I would put it
I
low A.
yes, yeah. I put it in like in B. Like
Yeah, high B.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying it's like A or S, but like it's definitely getting too much hate right now.
Yeah.
And I love that Superman, Henry Cavill, is more colorful.
Yeah.
In this instead of the dark and dreary. Like he's like, oh, there's actual color to him.
Birds of Prey. I would put this one actually in A tier. I really like Birds of
A,
Prey.
huh?
Yeah, I remember we talked about it. This is low C for me.
What?
I was
Okay,
not a fan.
I
of
know
this
we have a
movie.
lot, but like, what's our A tier looking like right now?
A right now, Batman Returns, Zack Snyder's Justice League, Batman Under the Red Hood, Batman Beyond, Justice League War, Justice League Original Cartoon, Batman vs. Superman, Teen Titans, Batman, Lego Batman 2, Teen Titans Tokyo, Batman Begins, Constantine, Superman Apocalypse.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of.
And where'd you put it? You're saying A?
I was thinking A, low A.
I was thinking more on the
A, high
lower
B.
end
Yeah.
with those.
Actually, I would put it high B, probably below Aquaman and
Yeah.
Shazam.
Yeah. Did you like that one, Troy?
He hasn't seen
that's one I haven't seen. Oh, yeah.
And when are you leaving?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. So you got time.
A little bit of time.
James Gunn's Suicide Squad, I would put this A, like high A. I really like this one.
We were gonna watch this one, weren't we?
I don't know.
Well, we should. I don't know.
You're not allowed to watch it. It's R rated.
I see. Yeah.
I'm just trying to remember what I put it on Letterboxd.
I have this one at a 4 out of 5.
4 out
but
of
I need
5.
to rewatch it. I love all the characters. Peacemaker, dude. So good.
Dude, I love Weasel, man.
Weasel's hilarious.
Weasel.
Freaking Weasel.
Oh,
Oh wow, I really rated this pretty high. I got this one a 9 out of 10.
nice.
4.5 out of 5.
Nice.
A tier?
Yeah.
I
Connor,
really like this one.
would you say D?
I don't like this movie. It's like a C for me, but
Crazy. But
Hey, he didn't say D. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Aquaman 2, I would put this one at B tier. I like
I have
this
a-
one.
Lost Kingdom.
I have a
Gotcha.
hot take here. I think this one's better than the first.
oh yeah, no. Sorry, I'm shooting that one down. I'm probably where you are. Look, are you thinking like low B
So
or where
there's
do you,
parts
where
of
do
it
you
that
have
I
it?
really like. I love the comedy, like the part where I can't remember his name, but Aquaman's brother,
Patrick Wilson.
Yeah, he's running at Black Manta, and Black Manta just punches him, and he goes flying back.
Yeah, that is
So funny. But I think the ending wrapped up too quickly, and it just didn't really feel like there was no plot. Really, I don't know.
Yeah, like, and you could tell that like the octopus was in place of Amber Heard. Like you can really tell it's like that's where she was gonna be, but then they had to cut her because of everything that happened, of course.
Yep.
I rated this one a 3 out of 5 on Letterboxd. So yeah, I'll probably put it like low B.
Low B. Anyway, why did
My
you give it
favorite part was just probably the relationship between Arthur and his brother. Just they're enemies in the first one. They still kind of are, but then they go on this adventure together. And I what can I say? I'm a sucker for relationships and character development. So
Where would you put it? Is it A for you, or is it B, just high B?
it's where do we have it right now?
lower B.
I'd put it probably middle B, maybe high B, but yeah.
I do like when Patrick Wilson tries to run.
That was hilarious. Yeah, no, the comedy in that. I
Good
laughed.
comedy.
Yeah.
It's good comedy.
Shazam! Fury of the Gods. This one's a C.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yikes.
This is a C for me.
Yeah.
Man, I was too excited. Like I was talking about getting overhyped. This was one of them. Oh my gosh, I was so disappointed in this one, dude.
bad.
It was bad.
Yep.
And guess who else was in it? Rachel Zegler. Interesting.
That's
Interesting.
right. Yeah, Rachel.
Yep.
Batman: The Killing Joke. I couldn't finish this one. I started it and I just couldn't finish. But I know you like it.
I do like it.
Which
I
is
do like
crazy.
it because
Which is crazy.
I really like how dark it is. Like I really do like it because here's the thing. I love horror and thrillers and stuff like that, and I feel like the darkest we ever got with Batman was probably that I've seen before this one was probably the
Dark Knight
that one.
You need to play the Arkham games.
I have played the first one.
That's it.
Yeah, I haven't played the other ones.
Bro dipped his toes in and left.
Yeah,
You missed out on the best one.
didn't have any money, man. But guess what? I have it on the PS4 now. I actually downloaded it a couple
Nice.
weeks ago.
Nice.
So
You have all three of them?
I have all three.
Heck yeah.
But yeah, like I do like this one. Here's the thing, I would put this one probably like a B, maybe a lower B for sure. But you get
I would counter that with a D, but we can put a B.
Dang it. Okay.
How about putting in C right in the middle?
C,
Yep.
Teen Titans: The Judas Contract. Was this one really good?
This was the one where
Is this the one where they went to
Deathstroke.
the carnival, or was that versus?
no, that
Justice
was
League?
versus Justice League. This one was okay. This was the one where it was Deathstroke, right?
Yeah, I think
Where
so.
he was a straight up pedophile.
Oh yeah.
That was kind of crazy. Yeah, it was still good.
Yeah.
It introduced the Teen Titans, which was
No,
probably
this one was
no,
after. I think
I
Judas Contract was after.
really.
Yeah.
Well, I was
Searchable
gonna
list.
say okay. I was gonna say it's important because it introduces that, but I could be wrong.
think so.
It was a few years ago when we watched them.
While we're waiting on that,
This episode is sponsored by
This episode is sponsored by
Walker Cinemas.
Walkston was 8.
sponsored by Walker Cinemas every week.
No, this
Get
is
your $6 movies here.
$6 Wednesday.
I did.
Oh man, we'll talk about it.
Took me to the-
F1.
No,
Dude,
keep-
I
that's the
need to
order.
watch
That's
it,
the
man.
DCAU.
I need to watch it.
So good.
Son of
Teen
Batman is
Titans.
before Throne of Atlantis.
Apparently.
I guess we watched it out of order. Okay.
See, Justice League versus
Also,
Teen
why they're
Titans was
talking
first.
what there are so many DC projects. This is
I was
wild.
telling Sean about
I'm
it.
like,
That's
holy
crazy.
smokes.
how
Alrighty.
many-
Okay. Well, it was okay.
Yeah, B tier.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
I trust you.
where we at? Okay, Batman: Gotham by Gaslight. Batman versus Jack the Ripper is what it is.
Pass,
No
I
idea.
don't know, yeah.
I would put it high B. It's pretty good.
Cool, cool,
We-
We were gonna watch it, but we haven't.
Okay. I was,
Yet.
they
Batman
blend together.
Batman: The Long Halloween Part 1. This is an A tier movie.
Yeah.
Cool.
The origins of Two-Face, and it's basically what heavily inspired the Batman and
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah, I agree.
Peak.
was
That's just
good.
part 1. Justice League Dark. This one's really good. I put it. We got Swamp Thing in this. Constantine's first appearance in the DCAU.
Sweet.
Probably do.
Sweet.
Probably
an
low A.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're just pumping through these. We have the Harley Quinn TV show.
The animated one.
Yeah.
Dude, this is.
I watched the first 2 seasons. I haven't seen season 3 yet.
You haven't got a season 3.
No,
Oh
it's
my
funny.
gosh,
It's
it is
very
hilarious.
inappropriate, but it is so
Oh yeah.
funny.
Definitely an adult animation.
I
but
would
man, it's
probably
good.
low A.
Yeah, I wouldn't
it's
put it
funny.
S, but man, it's hilarious.
King Shark is hilarious.
I
and
love
Bane,
King Shark.
Bane is
Dude,
funny.
Bane is hilarious.
Joker's pretty.
I
good
love
in it, too.
I love Kite Man.
Oh, Kite Man's
Now
so
they have
good.
now they have a series just about him.
Really? I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
A spinoff.
It's a good one. Justice League versus Teen Titans. Is this one an A?
Ooh, this is like high A.
High A.
I think I have seen this one.
This is the one with the where they were at the carnival, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Is this the movie?
Yeah.
Oh
I think
yeah.
I have seen this one.
It's part of the DCAU.
Yes, I have seen this one. I like this one a lot.
It's good.
Yes.
We got Teen Titans Go to the Movies.
Okay, Connor.
This is like. Have you guys seen it?
Yes, I love this
So
movie.
I was like, I love this movie. It's probably, where would you put it? Because
I'd probably put an A.
I was wondering, like, I didn't want to say it, but
definitely
like,
for me, lower end
Low,
of A.
yeah.
It's a
love this
ridiculous
movie.
movie, but it's funny.
It's hilarious,
yes,
dude.
I love it. I love when they obviously go to the movie and they're watching, and he's like, "This will be my movie. Oh, next summer, next summer." And then it's Alfred gets his own movie. I love that
Yeah.
movie.
Okay, we have looks like Teen Titans Go versus Teen Titans. Did we ever watch this?
Oh, it's
We
the
were going-
original versus the
Yeah.
new animated.
We were going to, but we did.
This is on my watch list. I've not watched it yet.
Is it it's a movie?
Yeah, it's a movie.
I've seen clips,
I
and I,
need
think
to-
they're
I need to watch
hilarious.
Lego DC Superheroes Justice League versus the Bizarro League. Did we watch that one?
I did not watch this one.
We had a moment where I think it was Redbox, if you believe it, when that was still a thing. We would Redbox a bunch of these movies and we watch them.
Can't remember which ones. We didn't watch this one. I don't think
I know we watched the Flash one. We watched
the Flash one.
yes, and
I
we
don't think
what's
so.
that one?
This is Cosmic Clash. I remember.
Yeah,
Cosmic
yes,
Clash.
we watched that
Okay,
one.
Flash. Do you remember it enough to rank it?
No.
Okay,
No, it
Cosmic
was-
Clash is going A tier,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Lego
Okay.
Cosmic Clash, go watch it. It's peak, dude.
It is so fun.
It's so funny, dude. Lego Aquaman. Nope, we haven't seen that. Lego Batman Family Matters. Red Hood. Haven't seen that one.
No.
I didn't know that they had so much
It
Lego.
sounds
Lego
familiar.
Shazam, we haven't seen
No.
that one. Okay. Did we watch Lego Gotham City Breakout?
What are all these
I
movies?
swear we watched this
Yeah,
one.
yeah, no, we watched that one. I
don't
remember
remember
that.
it. I don't
I don't
remember
remember the
How long
movie.
are
I just
these?
remember the cover.
They're like an hour long.
Oh,
I was gonna say a lot of these are like 70 minutes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm sitting there thinking, man, these are like 25-minute, like little short movie.
DC's Legends of Tomorrow. I hated this one.
Wait, was this? What was
Said
this one?
CW TV show.
Oh no! I'm like trying
The
to think.
disgust.
They took the universe that they had built up, which had some really good moments and had some really mid
Bad
moments, and they made that, and it just took what was bad and just made it worse.
Yeah.
Very unimpressive.
Okay, we have Batman: The Long Halloween Part 2. I like this one more than Part 1. I think.
Pass.
I think it's better than part one.
Yeah, we'll put it at A. Wonder Woman 1984 C.
Yeah, I could
Yeah.
probably. Go,
I didn't hate this
I could
one like
probably
everyone
go
else
into
did.
like low B.
I would put it. I would put it higher than Shazam 2.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely,
Put
definitely.
it at top of C.
Okay.
Because here's the thing. People are like, "Oh my gosh, it's such an F movie." I'm like, it's really not. I don't mind the lightning ride.
Yeah.
I hate this movie.
What? Wait.
I despise this movie with a
And
passion.
you're
There
just
it
like
is.
everyone else.
I am. I actually have a brain. No, I'm
was
just kidding.
overwhelmingly mid, is what I thought.
Superman and Lois. This is like A tier, almost S tier, but I never
Wait.
finished it. I watched like 8 episodes and I
TV
just,
show.
Oh, on
So good.
CW.
Yeah.
So I was in the boat where it was A. As I continue to watch it, I drop it to like a low C.
Really? Everyone says it got really good
No,
towards the end.
I got about probably as far. I got a little farther than you did, and I just felt like it was going downhill
We'll
real
put it
quick.
C then. Injustice movie. This is a C tier. This movie sucks.
Pass. I don't know.
Cartoon.
You know, the its plot sounds so interesting to me.
But if you want to have the plot, play the game.
Well, that's when what that's when Superman kills the Joker, right?
Yep.
So that's kind of like the Snyder cut.
I said that's what you want out of it. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I feel like we kind of just passed over the Snyder cut. I know we
'Cause we already
talked.
talked
I
about
know
it.
we talked about it a lot, but I
this
feel
is
like
the
there's
one where they had like the machines on their heads and like, is that the one that where like, yeah, Superman has like the little. Dude, okay. What movie is this? Superman has like a head brace on, and it's like a mind control thing, and he goes crazy. Is this not it?
No idea.
Injustice is when Joker
I swear this is it.
tricks Superman into killing his pregnant wife, and so Superman kills Joker and then
Okay.
takes over the world basically.
Okay.
yeah.
I'm
It
probably
sucks. If you
It just-
play the games, play the Injustice
Oh,
games.
I have the game.
It just
both of them?
reminded me about the Nightmare timeline, and we kind of talked about Joker, but just I don't know. It's so interesting, and it's something I wanted to watch so bad, but obviously it got canceled. So I don't know. Yep.
Justice League Dark. Apocalypse War. Justice
Oh,
League
Dark
Dark
Apocalypse War.
Love
the
this one.
finale. This one's
Love
like
this one.
S. Maybe.
calm down, buddy.
Okay. Hey.
It's not better than Batman Returns.
Okay. Wait. It was probably the perfect ending to an
Yes.
entire journey, which
Yes.
is why, and I know that.
It's basically the Infinity War of the DCAU.
Yes, and I was just absolutely blown away. The one thing I thought it could have used was just more, just in general, like more runtime.
Batman turning evil.
Oh,
Getting
my gosh.
captured by
See-
Darkseid, bro.
See, this is it's incredible because we get to see more Darkseid, which is something I feel like we haven't seen a
I
lot
gotta
of.
rewatch this movie, bro.
I got to rewatch all of it.
I was thinking of Injustice 2, the game.
Oh,
Because Superman has,
Yeah.
in the game, he has the
Yeah,
head.
doesn't it?
Yeah, he does.
He does?
Yeah. Like, keep talking because
Okay.
I'm going to prove I'm not going crazy here.
maybe S is a little high.
We'll put it at top of A.
Yeah.
Ozzy, you like Dark Apocalypse War, right?
I gave this one a 5 out of 5.
Okay. Yeah, you like it.
I like it a lot. Like you said, Infinity War of the DC.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Yep.
I'm an Infinity War guy.
Superman, Man of Tomorrow. This one is the one we watched with the weird alien thing. It was the start of the Tomorrowverse, which kind of
Which
fell off.
we never actually
'Cause it fell off.
finished.
See, okay.
B.
B?
It's not mind control, but
Oh, it's
Oh, that's just
little-
his armor, bro.
his armor. No,
Yeah.
I'm talking about on his face.
His
Yeah,
armor.
that's just his armor.
Okay, I swear this is like what weakened him, though.
No.
I swear, dude.
No, that was just part of his suit design.
Then how the heck is Batman fighting him?
Because Batman has kryptonite gloves.
Oh yeah, because when you first fight Superman, it like explains something like Batman has some kryptonite.
Okay,
So,
gotcha.
yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it.
Man,
Yeah.
that's a stupid design, by the way, on the face.
Yeah. Wonder Woman Bloodlines. This is the part of the DCAU. This is my least favorite of
Oh,
the DCAU.
this one was not that good.
This one is a cartoon movie with full nudity. And I was like, what the heck?
Yeah,
okay.
and it came out of
Low
nowhere. I
C.
was like, whoa,
Low
okay.
C. Batman Hush. This one was freaking good, dude.
Pass.
This is part of
Yeah.
the DCAU as well.
This was the one. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Yep. I got
this
it.
one's
Yep.
like A tier, middle A tier.
My issue is it's not super memorable, so maybe, but A tier's fine. Yeah.
Are we thinking Hush is going to be in Batman Part 2?
Please no. I pray every day that it's not.
Every day.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't want Hush. Give us freaking Mr. Freeze.
Okay. Just not Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
Reign of the Supermen. This is when Superman comes back to life with the aliens that are. This one was pretty good, right?
It was pretty. I'd
like
probably
B.
do B. Yeah. It was
Also
a cool
DCAU.
concept.
Death
Yeah.
of the Superman, DCAU. This one was better, I think. High B.
I think I have seen this one.
Probably.
Yeah.
B.
Let's say a B.
Swamp Thing, HBO Max special, never saw it.
Never saw it.
Nope.
Batman Ninja, haven't seen it yet.
Nope. Interesting, though.
Batman versus Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
You love this
Okay.
movie.
This one's A tier, bro.
This
this
one,
one
like,
slaps, dude.
I was actually very nervous to watch this, and because it sounds like slop. I'm gonna be honest.
It's not sloppy.
You know, and it's one of those whole man test. Is this cool? And yes, it was cool, but also from the plot and the way they did it, it made sense, and it was actually a good movie. So
Yes.
very impressed.
Suicide Squad Hell to Pay. It's the Suicide Squad movie of the DCAU. It was pretty good. I like this one. Because Reverse Flash came back.
Wait, that's right. I completely forgot about.
And he has the hole in his head.
Oh my gosh, because we thought he died,
Yeah.
and then he's like, oh yeah. Yo, you're so right.
I forgot about that. It's like an A tier.
I forgot how many moving parts there were that came together in the DCAU.
the last few
Oh my
movies.
goodness, you're so right.
Sorry, that was a big spoiler.
All good.
That's
all
a
good.
huge spoiler.
Yeah.
DC League of Super Pets. Never saw it.
I mean, see,
It was fine.
I'd say
it
this
was
is
fine.
mid as
Did
frick.
you see it?
Yeah. Very mid.
Yeah.
The Flash.
So I don't hate this movie like a lot of people. This is probably anywhere from me in between low B and high C. I didn't hate this movie. I thought Michael Keaton and being in it was awesome. I love
Best part of the
that.
movie.
Yeah.
Get me past the first 15 minutes and we're good. Actually,
Yeah.
I did like Ben Affleck. Even though
Ben
this is-
Affleck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Yes.
George Clooney showed up at the end. Anyway. So yeah, what
I would
do you
put
guys
it
think?
low, about low B. probably.
Because I gave this a
Gotcha.
3 out of 5.
Same.
Gotcha.
I gave it a 3.5 out of 5. There's
Yeah.
parts I really like, also parts I don't like.
Yeah,
But
agreed.
But like
This-
the parts I didn't like didn't take the score like dramatically down. Like everyone's like, "Oh, this is a 1 star." I'm like, "Nah, dude. Let's not get carried away
no,
here."
it had some really enjoyable moments.
I like Supergirl. I really did.
She was really
She was
good.
awesome.
We'll put it in B.
This one had parallels to one of the DCAU,
Yeah,
correct?
Flashpoint Paradox.
Yeah.
Yes, and that's why I liked it.
That's right. Yeah.
My only thing is, I wish they would have gone more Flashpoint Paradox.
And that's what I was
But-
expecting. Like I think that's what everyone was expecting too.
Well, not having Reverse Flash in like the first like Flash movie of this,
Yeah.
this universe,
Yeah.
it's like, okay, that's an interesting. Okay.
Justice League Unlimited cartoon TV show. This one was so good.
I haven't
Wait.
seen
Hold on. I gotta see the poster. Oh, yep. Yep.
Was this the
that
one we
good.
watched on the way to Disneyland
Yes.
and I zonked out because I was
Yes.
so tired?
Disneyland.
Yeah.
A tier, bro.
Yep.
And then the final one, DC's Peacemaker. This one is high A.
I haven't watched it. I've heard
Very
it's
high.
excellent.
Very
I
high.
watched it for the first time this past week.
oh,
I
nice!
had never seen it before, and I watched
it
it
so good,
for
dude?
this episode
Dude,
right
it's
here.
hilarious.
I was dying. I love Peacemaker as a
Dude,
character. It's
John
just-
Cena, man.
Oh my gosh, so funny, dude! I am so excited for season 2.
Oh.
Like, I have so much faith in James Gunn right now, but I would put this high A. Like, it's so good.
Okay.
Gotcha. Is this on Max?
HBO Max.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, it's a Max original.
Nice.
It's super good.
Really
Like,
good, man.
but if you don't like Suicide Squad 2021, then I don't think you'll like this.
Yeah, it's like that same kind of humor.
Gotcha.
Just a little more.
Cow, the butterflies.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right, that's our tier list.
Woo!
Nice.
Let me just say, you Stiver Bros.
That's what I'm saying.
Us and our
That
DC
was-
ball knowledge.
Yeah, dude, you guys
dude.
killed it. I just put. So when I was on my phone like this, I was like adding everything you guys were saying to my watch list because I was like, because I need to finish that DCAU.
Yeah,
series.
there are
Even though I
some-
watched the end of it,
Yeah.
and then like I watched the beginning of it with Flashpoint Paradox, and I guess I just jumped to the very end of it,
Yeah.
which I didn't mind because I thought it was great. So
Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely some obscure ones out there that you're
There
just
are.
like, let's watch it.
okay, so what would you say is like the top 3 of the DCAU?
Flashpoint Paradox,
Of course,
Dark Apocalypse,
Apocalypse
War,
of course.
and then probably.
I'm
Justice League
thinking
War.
either War or
Okay.
Teen Titans versus the Justice League.
They're
Okay,
all
cool.
like watch them all. They're all
Yeah. That's my plan is to watch them in order. So.
Unfortunately, they're no longer on HBO Max. But if you want access to my, I'll tell you later. But
Yeah. Yep. It's pretty great.
next, okay. Now it's on to what we've been watching this past week. Connor, you can go first.
Can I actually go last? I'd like to save me for last because I've got a surprise for you.
Okay. Ozzy, you want to go first?
Sure. Why not? Let me go. I kind of forgot what I watched, so give me 1 second. Good thing I put everything on Letterboxd.
That's what
Right.
I'm pulling up your letterbox. I'm like, okay, yeah.
Did bro just say right? Troy, you haven't
Okay.
logged anything in like 3
I
weeks.
have 4 movies to log, I think. I've been trying to catch up, but
Oh my word!
I've been doing a lot lately.
Oh, Ozzy, you legend! I cannot believe you watched.
Okay, here we go.
Oh,
so 28 Days Later. I started the week watching 28 Days Later
That's good.
because I want to watch 28 Years Later. It was good. It was great. I wouldn't say it's my favorite zombie movie, like everyone is like saying it is, like for them personally. Now here's the thing: I really like World War Z. However, I think this is a better movie, but I enjoyed World War Z a little bit more.
The filming of this one was really
It
weird.
was really weird, very low budget, and I feel like Cillian Murphy just carried.
Yeah.
And he was amazing.
The scene where he walks into the chapel for the first time
Dude,
and the zombies perk
That
up.
was
the scariest
crazy.
thing ever, dude.
Well, like with that low camera budget, like with the cinematography, I'm like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, this is the start of the movie. I'm very excited, and it kind of just drifted.
Yeah.
After that beginning, and
And the
like,
final scene was like, whoa.
and then when you get
Gets
to the
messed up.
military grounds, dude, like totally messed up, and it was great. It was great. I gave it a 4 out of 5. Watched Elio.
Okay.
I gave it like a 3.5 out of 5. Here's the thing. I love Pixar. I really do. I like Pixar more than a lot of people do, especially this one. I agree with the audience score with it being higher, like 88. I think it's at 90% right now, the audience score. And I just think like it's a good story, but it's something very basic that we've all seen before. But I love the art in it.
Yeah.
When in the beginning, when you see space and all the colors and stuff of space, I'm like, this is beautiful. It really is a beautiful art design, and the jokes were being hit. Like they were good jokes.
Yeah, there were some good ones. Did you like? I really thought the message of it was
I liked the message.
really good.
Yep.
I did appreciate that part of it for sure.
Yeah.
And do you think do you think it's gonna? When I say be successful, what I'm referencing is, do you think kids like it? Do you think it was kid friendly?
Yes, kids will like it. However, I don't think, because Elizabeth and I were talking about this, and she's asking if I think the money when it comes to box office will increase after the 4th of July, and I said no. I just think a lot of people are just not going to go watch this one for that reason alone. Okay. So that's Elio. And also, like, there's a lot. I did not feel like there was like a lot of like Pixar Disney magic behind it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just didn't feel it, but it was good. It was a good movie. Kids will love this. Minecraft.
Now, I did want to make mention of this. So you watched Minecraft.
Yes.
Are we?
Are we watching Borderlands?
You're
No, I'm
watching
not.
Borderlands, and I'm watching Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
I can't stand Borderlands. I can't. Like, I don't have the time to spend an hour 30 to 2 hours watching Borderlands. I just don't have time for that. I don't want to waste my movie of the day on something like Borderlands. I just don't got time for that.
Well, I wasted my movie of the night.
But you watched 3 movies that day.
I did. Like I said, of the night.
But so tell us, because I absolutely love Minecraft. Did you you liked it?
I
it
like
was
it
okay?
because it's ridiculous, and I actually was laughing my butt
I
off.
got you. And then same thing. Like, did you think it was okay? Did you enjoy it? Like,
I mean, there's a couple different things to look at, but I went with my friends on the premiere. Yeah, and we weren't as crazy as everyone got to be, but there was some clapping and some quoting. Nothing too crazy. But I don't know, just originally I was hating on it. I saw the trailer, not impressed. And then I watched it. I had such a fun time. And so I don't know. I have it out of 5 on Letterboxd, which is
That's why I was wondering.
I know that is wrong. I know that is
So
wrong.
you're saying it's a perfect movie?
No, absolutely not.
It's 5 out of 5 on Letterboxd.
I only did that just to raise the average, just because I thought it was funny.
Gotcha.
I would probably have it at maybe a 3.5.
oh,
Maybe a 4. Like I just because the experience, the plot was, and honestly, a lot of things that went into the movie were just not that great. But like I said, the biggest thing was the movie experience, just with my friends in the theater, and just
Gotcha. I was wondering, what was it that because I know you didn't like it, and I get it. Like,
My
100%.
favorite part was the first 15 minutes of this movie, where it actually felt like it was a Jared Hess movie, where you see the kid like putting everything together. They did not use his genius putting everything together enough in the Minecraft world as they should have.
Gotcha,
I'm like,
yeah.
oh, he's gonna build like a city. He's gonna build all this crap, dude. He just built like little robot guys, like little guards. That's all he did. I'm like, dude, we want this kid to be creative. If this is the Minecraft world, be creative like Steve was with the whole like amusement park that he did. I want to see something like that.
Yep.
Also, the live action in that movie was ridiculously poor. So bad. Like Jack Black flying with Jason Momoa. If you're hating on Wonder Woman 1984 with her on the lightning, why are you not hating on this?
Wonder Woman 1984 was taking itself seriously though.
Yeah.
Whatever. So like here's the thing. Here's the thing with Minecraft.
This movie wasn't
If
trying to
you're
take itself
talking about
seriously.
cinematography, poor. If you're talking about art design, fantastic with the world. It would have been for me a 3.5, maybe a 4 out of 5 if these characters were actually animated in that world.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because every time that you see Jack Black, every time you see Jason Momoa, every time you see these live action characters in front of the green screen, takes me out of it.
Gotcha.
I'm like, I do not believe they're there. They're not there. They're obviously not there. But when you see the Minecraft characters by themselves without those guys, I'm like, oh, this is what I want.
Gotcha, yeah,
When
I'm
you see the
following.
wolf in Minecraft, I'm like, this is great. I love this. This is what I want.
Dennis.
Yeah. So
Change the world.
okay.
Dennis.
now, I'm bringing back Thor: Love and Thunder.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, this one's hard. Okay.
Green screen.
Okay.
Hey.
Once again, this movie wasn't taking itself seriously.
Neither was Thor: Love and Thunder. It's
Okay.
supposed to be a comedy like Ragnarok.
But Thor: Love and Thunder. And
This is a Jared Hess. He's never serious. Jared Hess is never serious. Nacho Libre, Napoleon Dynamite. Like he's not supposed to do these crazy 3D, 2D art design stuff. He's meant to do comedy, practical effect comedy. And this is not his movie, guys.
Gotcha.
Like
Okay.
his movie was the first 15 minutes of this, and talk about Chris Hemsworth going off the leash. Jack Black was way off the leash on this one. Like, holy crap, he went way off script, improvised the entire time,
funny, though.
like
Okay.
Chris Hemsworth. And here's the thing: if you love this movie, why aren't you loving Thor: Love and Thunder? If you're saying it's not serious, well, neither is Thor: Love and Thunder. And it's like, oh, the green screen in Love and Thunder was terrible. Well, so was this when those guys were in front of the green screen.
Yeah.
Guys, comedy. This is comedy, right? These jokes are not funny. They are not funny.
I actually was dying laughing
Dude.
the entire movie.
Dude, I was watching this by myself, and I'm just like,
That's the problem.
That's the problem.
That was the
You
problem.
need a group of friends to watch it.
okay.
That's what made this movie funny.
Yeah, that is
And here's
like I said, the only
when
reason.
when I watch Napoleon Dynamite, I laugh my head off, and I'm by myself. When I watch Nacho Libre, I laugh my head off by myself. This one, I can't.
I'm following. Yeah.
Because Jack Black, guys, this is not his, man. This is not this is not good. It's
Gotcha.
not good.
Do you think? Because I know you haven't played the game. Do you think if playing the game, do you think it would have made any difference?
Nope.
Okay, gotcha. I was just curious.
Nope, it would not make a difference.
I don't
Because
really know
those-
why.
people in
I don't really
Minecraft-
know why it would have.
People
yeah,
in
I was
Minecraft don't
curious.
talk, right? They don't talk. There's no dialogue in Minecraft, right? And here's the thing: I've been told there's a dragon in Minecraft. What the frick is the dragon in that movie?
Okay,
huh?
that is one big issue that I saw. So in order to get the wings he had, the elytra, you have to go to the end. You have to kill the Ender Dragon. Why are we so concerned about what's in the Nether? If you've killed the Ender Dragon, because he had elytra. So I do see where you're coming from, and maybe I need to drop it even lower because you are making some really good points here.
One last thing.
Yeah.
Remember how everyone's talking about, once again, Thor: Love and Thunder, how terrible his armor looked when he had the helmet on? Jack Black and his armor, guys. Really? Really? You like that? Come on. Just animate the guy.
Yeah.
Like, and also, the Tesseract is in the movie.
Yes.
It is. That cube is the Tesseract.
Yeah.
To go from one place to another, the Tesseract.
1000%.
It's like, yeah, whatever.
Yep.
Whatever.
I did want to say, not to leave these two hanging high and dry. I wasn't a fan. As you know, I don't like the joking Thor. That's why I didn't like Ragnarok and Love and Thunder. So for me, I'm with you.
I give you more leeway because
Yeah.
those two are
That's why I
so
might not
similar.
leave them high and
And
dry.
when people are loving Ragnarok but hate Love and Thunder, I get confused.
yes.
Because I like them both for the same reasons as one another. Okay, so that's Minecraft.
Okay.
Now, After Earth.
Oh my gosh, this movie blows.
This is a mid movie. I liked it more than Minecraft. Probably because it's not because of the script, it's not because of the dialogue. I just like the plot of it. I would like it more if Jaden Smith wasn't in the movie.
This movie has a 1.7. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And then Minecraft is like a low 2.3, 2.5, about mid. Minecraft's
2.6.
2.6. Wow, above mid by 0.1.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. I'm just like it's mediocre. It's mid. I don't care for it. I don't think it was as bad. It's kind of with you and Justice League. With Joss Whedon, like everyone's saying it's so bad, and then it's like it's that's how I feel about After Earth. It's just
Gotcha.
mid.
Yeah.
And then How to Train Your Dragon, I watched with my family. I want to go see the live action. Best live action I've ever seen, besides like Cinderella.
Yeah.
This movie has no reason to exist. It really doesn't. However, the changes that they did make, I really liked. Like the redesign of the big dragon was awesome.
Yep.
The sound of the dragons remind me of Jurassic Park with that thunder, like the big loud. I love how they did with the sound design. Toothless was awesome as always. You go for the dragons. I did not mind Hiccup. I thought Nico Parker as Astrid was amazing. She was really, really good.
Yep.
Hiccup is all right. I love Gerard Butler.
Can I ask you, did you get the sense as well? I think I brought this up. Did you, because I can't remember who was casted as Hiccup. Did
Mason Thames, I think is his name.
Yeah. For you, was he just, for me, he was just too big to be that at the first movie Hiccup. Did you get that? Or did you feel he played it pretty well?
I thought he played it pretty well.
Yeah.
I just think the script, it was not for him. It was for obviously the voice actor who is hilarious.
Yeah.
And I just I was like, that's a good joke, but like it hit better in the original because that script was written for that particular actor.
Yep.
But yeah, I really liked How to Train Your Dragon. It doesn't need to be here, but it was a fun experience. I thought it was great. Not a perfect movie, of course, but it was good.
Well, and I just real quickly I want to bring up your point about like it technically didn't need to be made. What I think we make the mistake of, and I feel like we've even done on this show, and I'm guilty of it too, is we talk about movies like not needing to be made because it is made or because they went this way. We need to, in my eyes, we need to stop saying, "Oh, this never should have been made." Because it did get made. So let's review it on what it is. And to your point, I didn't necessarily think it needed to be made either. I'm with you when you made that mention. Now that it has been made, I still think it's way up there and very good.
The only thing is that like with that movie, if it wasn't made, I wouldn't have lost anything. And if it's made, like I didn't really gain anything.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just a fun experience. It's probably all I gained, but yeah, it was good. It was good.
Would you if someone said, "Hey, let's watch How to Train Your Dragon," would you watch the original over this? Oh, really? Gotcha.
Yeah.
Crazy. I'm just kidding. I think both are overrated. So
You have listen.
Man,
That is not valid.
I need a compilation of every time Sean said this movie is overrated because they're all perfectly rated
That
movies.
is not valid because you have not seen that movie in many years.
if I liked it and thought it was
No.
underrated, I would have watched it again.
No. Listen. You have to rewatch that, and I need to watch the live action because, honestly, the original, such a cool idea, and actually really well executed. Because honestly, there's so many things that are just great, like the scenery, the music, and just the overall story was like honestly so good. And so I need to watch this, but no, I don't think you're valid in saying that.
Here's the thing with me in this movie, like I would probably keep watching this more than the original because I want to keep the original, like personally, I don't want to overwatch it because I love that movie so much because I think that movie, in my opinion, is a 10 out of 10 movie, the original. Yeah. This is a 4 out of 5 on Letterboxd for me.
Yeah.
And I would honestly probably watch this a lot more than the original for that reason. I want to keep the original in a way kind of sacred.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I kind of want to wait till I watch it with my daughter. Wait till she grows up and watch it. I was like, I haven't watched this movie like in 10 years, so let's go back and watch it, and I would perfectly like watch it again.
Well, and that's why, and
I can't watch that movie too many times.
Yeah, and I think we had talked about this when I was giving my review of where, and you hit the nail right on the head with, in the original, I think the original is better because they can take the audio and everybody is not bound by what do they look like. Because, you know, when you see things and you hear things, sometimes they just in your brain don't match up. And I remember watching the live action and going, okay, yeah, but this is how he said it in the original, and this was so much better in the original sound-wise. But you bring up the point. Live action, though, the picture quality and the cinematography is beautiful. Again,
The score was great, yeah.
The
Same
score was
score.
amazing again. Both times in both movies, when Hiccup does his little spin around and he puts his hand up, that still in both movies gives me chills both times. So good. Anyway, sorry. I just wanted to get your opinion on that. That was awesome.
And then I think that's about it.
Yes.
Okay.
Your turn, Troy.
All right. So, let me. Sorry.
Past week.
So this past week, I'm trying to think. I guess I was trying to prepare for the DC episode.
I think I'm looking at it. It depends on what you like.
Turns out I have at least 5 that I need to log.
Gotcha.
I was working on it this morning, but didn't quite get there. So, but I remember. So we're good. We were trying to prepare for this episode, I guess. But we watched The Dark Knight Returns Part 1. And you know, we kind of already talked about this, but just another one of those animated DC movies that can be easy to overlook, I think. And that's a big thing that I see is just there's so many of them that you might not see the good ones, right? But this one, I gave it, will give it probably a 4.5. I really liked what it did. Batman coming out of retirement, and also we see a new Robin, which at first I didn't like, but then she grew on me. And then just it was a unique plot. Just it was a gang. They called them mutants. It was more in the future, so I really enjoyed that, and it set up Part 2 really well, which takes me to that. Afterwards, we watched Part 2, and this one we put it on S, right? Okay, yeah. So this one I really liked this one, but I had a couple issues with it. I just thought that it was all over the place, and that didn't necessarily bring it down too much. Just we see the remains of the mutant gang. So there's some mutants still out there being criminals. The majority of them are calling themselves the Sons of Batman. We have the Joker, who came back, and he dies halfway through the movie, maybe.
Spoilers! Holy crap!
Okay,
Spoiler.
my bad. My bad. We can.
I've seen it.
Okay. Sorry. I just got in a zone right there. My bad. Anyway, but we see the Joker, and then we have a whole plot with some random country. I think it's
Uzbekistan.
Croatia, Maltese, Quarta Maltese or something. I don't think it's real.
Gotcha.
But and then the U.S. is kind of in not at war with them, but almost at war. And then Superman goes in and destroys a bunch of their aircraft carriers, their navy and stuff. And then Superman is sent to go take care of Batman. So there's all these really cool ideas, and yes, they kind of come together at the end, but my biggest issue was just it felt like just too much. But it was, like I said, really good. And I loved how we saw Batman in that movie. Then I this might be out of order, but I watched Top Gun Maverick. That was
So good.
yeah, easy 5 for me, and that's yeah, just so good, so cool, and it takes what we have from the first one, because, and I'll talk about this because I also watched the first one, but it takes that and it just kind of brings it up another level. We have a better story. I think there's an actual mission that is focused on throughout. But another thing is we also see all these parallels from the first one. You know, we have the beach scene where it's like, well, beach volleyball and Kenny Loggins, but then we have beach football with One Direction. And so it's different.
One Republic, little bro.
That was my bad.
Sorry.
That is
I
so
didn't
true.
even catch
No,
that.
no,
Sorry.
no.
Sorry.
Thank you. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I did that. No, yes, One Republic. Wow, I was talking about one.
Boy, he jumped on that one. real
Thank
quick.
you.
You're
No,
like, well,
thank you.
my ears perked on here. One Direction.
Yeah.
I was
Gosh,
the one I was like,
gosh, I'm just phased out, I guess. My bad. Yes, One Republic. And so we have these parallels between the two that it's like, oh, that's so cool. Because especially if you grew up, I didn't grow up with the original, but I watched it at a young age with my dad, and he loves it because he grew up with it. And so I'd seen it a couple times with him, and I'd gotten to the point where I loved that movie. And then the second one comes out, and it was just all that and more. And so very impressed. And then the original Top Gun is what I watched after. And I was kind of talking about it. Just so cool. So many things like, and Tom Cruise, he, he did stunt. Well, he actually flew. But yeah, just super impressive.
Not in the original.
Not in the original? No. Okay, never mind. in Maverick, he did. And that was cool.
He didn't actually fly the fighter jets. He only
Yeah, but
flew
he
the plane at the end.
Okay.
I'm just
no, thank
speaking
you,
facts.
thank you.
thank you.
No, please correct me when I get things wrong, please. And lost my train of thought. It was not as good as I remember it. I think the thing that it has carrying it is just the jets in it. You know, that's the main reason for the movie. There's not really. I mean, he goes to the school to get better, and then there's like a tiny mission at the end. But yeah, I just don't think it holds up as much as it used to. Still iconic and still very, influential. So, yeah, that sums it up for me, I think.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's a brother comment right there.
I know,
That's really cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, I watched Batman Beyond: Return of the Joker. That movie's peak masterpiece. I love Kevin Conroy's Batman and Mark Hamill's Joker coming back for a long time. And then I watched Justice League Crisis on Two Earths. I gave both these movies 4 out of 5s with hearts. There's a quote in Justice League Crisis on Two Earths that's peak.
Ooh.
And it's from Batman, and it says, "There's a difference between you and me. We both looked into the abyss, but when it looked back at us, you blinked." It's a
When
hard
he
Batman
said that,
quote.
Yeah, that is awesome.
Then I watched Tenet, which is probably the most confusing Nolan movie of all time, and that was my 5th or 6th time watching it. So beautiful. It's super good. The Atmos track, dude, I love Nolan to death, but bro cannot mix the audio on his movies. I swear, he sucks at it. Our sound system, we usually keep it at 30 when watching movies, but like I had to turn it all the way down to like 10 during the action scenes, and like turn it up to like 35.
Blows it out of the water.
And like turn it up to 35 during the dialogue scenes, and so I just had to keep switching. So that was a little tedious, but I still think it's one of the best 4K discs in terms of image quality. But gave that one a 4.5 out of 5 with a heart. And then I watched Dark Knight Returns Part 1 and 2. Part 1 I gave a 4 out of 5. Part 2 I gave a 4.5 out of 5. And then hot take, I watched Top Gun, the original. It's mid. Came out in 1986, and everyone's like, "Oh, jets, blah blah blah." The flight scenes with the jets are so choppy, and like you can't even tell what's going on. It just hurts to watch. I really think it's just like, I know it came out in '86, but it's like does not hold up to this day at all. Like it has some good highs, but like some super bad lows. And if I'm just gonna watch a Top Gun movie, I'm just gonna watch Maverick. Like I think some of the dialogue is cringe, like very cringy in this movie.
Definitely 80s.
Very 80s. What else? Not really a fan of the characters. Yeah, I just don't really like this movie. It's just mediocre. And then I watched Peacemaker, all 8 episodes, and I love Peacemaker.
Nice.
I would probably give it 9 out of 10, maybe an 8.5 out of 10. It's so freaking good.
Nice.
But yeah, that's what
Spot
I
on.
watched.
Cool. Excellent. Okay. So I had a pretty busy week, actually. So I watched Prey. Loved Prey. You hit the nail right on the head. I was glad I watched the original Predator and then Prey and not Reversal. So I loved Prey, and then I watched Predator, Killer of Killers. For me, they were on the same level. I gave them both 3.5s. That and sorry.
That's okay. You're good. You're good.
So yeah, I guess my one thing that I didn't love about
I just really like Prey.
yeah, the one thing I didn't love about Prey that I guess I just couldn't get over was I thought it was a little much that it was like so ancient and she could beat this interstellar alien. I didn't love that. And I know Killer of Killers is kind of that line as well because they're still super young. So that's why I didn't love both of them. But I still thought they were really good. The part on Killer of Killers when they're walking past all the like people that have killed predators and you walk past and the girl from Prey is in there, that part was so awesome.
Really
So they were both really good. I'm super excited for Badlands. I did have shout out Caden Frampton.
Yeah.
He told me, he was like, I know you're not going to believe me because you guys talked about this on the pod, but he said he was like, watch every Predator movie. I love all the Predators. He said 2, 3, The Predator. He was like, I love everything Predator.
Okay. Okay.
So shout out. Anyway, then, and I'll read it in order. So then Thursday, I watched F1 the movie. This movie was amazing. It is just a little under Ford v Ferrari for me. Like racing movie, it was absolutely breathtaking. I liked it more than Gran Turismo. I know we had talked about racing movies. I liked it more than Gran Turismo. I really, really enjoyed this movie. I gave it 5 stars and a heart. Then that same night, I watched Megan 2.0.
So excited for that movie. I want to watch it so bad.
It is. Just go watch it and let me know what you think. I gave it a 1 star just purely because I just thought, go and watch it. It was so, I was rolling my eyes the whole entire movie. I did not know where they were going with it. And just watch it and let me know what you think. And then, so that was Thursday. I watched both those. Then Friday, I went and watched F1 again. Dang. Now, the original time I saw it, I gave it a 4.5 and not a heart because for me, I only heart if it's 5 stars. That's just the way my system works. I rewatched it on Friday morning and I bumped both up to 5s. It went from a 4.5 to a 5. The details that I caught the second time, the racing is so breathtaking. Like what they did in Maverick and trying to make it realistic and get you in the cockpit. The racing experiences of F1 were amazing. Highly recommend. Everyone needs to go see that. Then TV show wise, I watched the newest episode of Stick, the golf. And this is kind of back to what we were talking about earlier. I will still sit here and I will tell you, I just do not like teenage aged characters. And the reason I say that is because, and this isn't really a spoiler because I know you haven't seen the latest episode, but I think this still, I think you'll know what I'm talking about. The main character, is this teenager golfer. And I don't remember if he said this last episode, the latest episode. But there was one moment where he was looking at Owen Wilson and he was like, I don't need your help because I'm an amazing. He didn't say it like that, but he practically was telling him I don't need your help. And it's dude, you were bagging groceries a month ago without Owen Wilson. But that's why I thought I watch the show because of Owen Wilson, who's an adult. I don't watch the show because of Santi, the teenage-aged golfer. I'm gonna do I should have flopped this around a little bit. I did want to review some sports things super quick. The Gold Cup update with Team USA. When we're filming this, they play tonight at 5 p.m. against Costa Rica. Yesterday, Mexico beat Saudi Arabia 2-0. This is in the knockout stages, so we'll get to it. I thought this was super interesting in this CONCACAF Gold Cup. Yesterday, Honduras beat Panama. It went to PKs. In the Gold Cup, crazy enough, no added extra time. They played their 90 minutes, and they went straight to the PKs, and then Panama lost to Honduras 5-4 in PKs. As we're filming, and I've actually got this pulled up, Guatemala and Canada are 1-1 in the 95th minute. There's 2 minutes left, and then it'll just go to straight PKs. Canada got a red card right before halftime, so they played this entire second half with a man down.
Right on.
So crazy enough. But anyway, so hopefully, this episode doesn't age poorly, because by the time everyone sees it, we'll know the result of the USA game. Friday night, I did forget something on Friday, and I brought my little prop because I had to show you guys. On Friday night, I went to the Star Wars New Hope in concert, like playing the score. I got this beauty.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I got this beauty, Star Wars in concert.
Stay on target.
This movie, as you could imagine, I mean, you know, this is my 4th movie of all time. I absolutely love this movie. The score was breathtaking. It was amazing. I was wondering, leaning over to my mom, I was like, I wonder how they're gonna, like, if they're just gonna start right out of the gate, because, you know, like, it goes a long time ago and then, but they did have them play the 20th Century Fox to kind of get warm and to kind of prep you.
I mean, that's how it goes in the movie.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So with the live soundtrack, it was that much more breathtaking. My cousin did send me something, and I wanted to share. I thought this was so interesting, and it was from New Hope. Luke and Leia, they're going to the Millennium Falcon, and that's when Ben sees them together. It's at that moment that Ben, I think she sent me this edit. My cousin sent me this edit. I think it was as soon as he saw that they were together that he knew, I've done everything I need to do. My purpose and responsibility was to get these two together, and they will be the saving grace of the Empire. Of the rebellion. Thank you. So I thought that was a cool part. I had never caught that. Okay. Here's my surprise. I wanted to save this for last. It's probably not going to last very long because you guys are going to be very interested in this. I started Invincible.
Oh,
Finally.
my goodness.
The ending of episode 1 was so crazy. I did not see that coming. It was a little too gory for me. I stopped watching, and I have no intention of watching that. It just...
Okay, we're wrapping the episode. I can't engage in this conversation. I just can't. That's just...
But I will tell you, shout out to Bryson Hendricks for giving me this idea. That season 2 finale was amazing. That show is a 10 out of 10. It is amazing. I love that show.
What do you mean? Did you just skip?
No, I've watched all of it. It is amazing. I love that show.
He was joking.
Wait.
Okay,
I'm
not caught up. Wait, what's
So you were joking about it being too
Yeah.
gory? Oh, okay.
gosh.
Okay. You had me
Okay,
scared.
I thought you said, like, you watched episode 1. It was like, it was so good, but I just can't, and stopped right there.
Could you imagine if you actually did that?
That was.
I was
yeah.
pissed for a second. Like I literally,
Well,
like,
I was
I was.
actually
Oh my
speechless.
gosh.
I was literally speechless.
But no, season 2 finale is great.
See, the whole show.
Yeah.
is,
No, it's. I think season 2 falls off in the middle.
Yes,
But
the whole
then-
thing with Oliver for me, it's growing on me. I haven't watched
Oliver's
season.
the
I haven't watched season 3. My goal, and again, the funny thing was, I've watched 1 and 2. By the time we film next, I'll for sure have watched season 3.
Last 2 episodes of season 3, perfect.
That's what I've heard.
I'm afraid Connor's not going to like Oliver in season 3.
Ooh, interesting. Bryson told me opposite. Bryson told me
Because you say you hate whiny kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that is true.
Yeah.
Anyway, no,
I'm scared.
Ozzy was in on it because I was gonna save it as a surprise for everybody, and then he came to work on, was it Tuesday?
Yeah.
I think it was Tuesday. He walks in the door and he was like, "Hey, how are you?" "I watched Invincible." I was like, "I really tried to hold it as long as I could." No, it's amazing.
Is, yeah.
I wanted to say this, and then we'll wrap up on this, because this will probably blow you away and be very surprising. Watching Invincible has made me want to watch Attack on Titan even less. Like, I really have no desire of watching Attack on Titan.
Why?
I just, remembering what I've seen of Attack on Titan and remembering what I've watched and how invested and how much I've binged and loved Invincible, I just don't have any, like, it hasn't intrigued me or, like, renewed my desire to watch it, which is odd because I've heard they're not comparable, but, like, I can see similarities. I just don't think I could do Attack on Titan.
How much have you watched Attack on Titan?
The first 2 seasons.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Season 2, and, like, I finished season 2, and and it wasn't, like, when it was coming out either. Like, I could have kept going into season 3, and I just never did. So I thought you'd be pretty surprised with that. But
I am.
Invincible.
But in a way, I'm not.
Yeah.
With, especially if like Justice League, Joss Whedon. In a way, it makes sense. but yeah, like I am like an Attack on Titan.
Yeah, good. But no, regarding Invincible, wrap up. Me personally, I love Omni-Man. Like, and I won't apologize for it. I love Omni-Man. I think
You should have loved Omni-Man.
I think he's the GOAT. I think he's so awesome.
His
But-
redemption arc in season 2 is peak.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah. So, needless to say, don't worry. I love
Okay.
Invincible. It is absolutely amazing.
Are you starting season 3 tomorrow then?
I'll start season 3 tomorrow. Yep.
Right on.
It
Yep,
gets
yep, yep.
real. Oh,
Heck yeah.
So,
All right.
that is all that I watched.
That was a roller coaster.
That was episode 12, our DC special. We hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Just want to give a shout out to everyone who watches our videos. Just continue to like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And, well, this is the end of episode 12. This is going to be split into 2 parts. But, so this is right now is the end of episode 13. Anyways, we hope you guys have great rest of whatever's going on. And we'll see you all next time.
4th of July. Have a great Independence Day.
Alrighty, we'll see y'all next time.